Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video you get to see my secret dumping ground and determine if I'm a hoarder, a pack rat, or just lazy. Let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe. It's free and it'll help me reach my goal of having 1,000 YouTube friends. Well, here's my secret dumping ground after a video. I hope I'm not the only one with a messy space like this. Growing up poor, you tend to hold on to everything because you never know when you're going to get something new and you want to keep everything. In the past, I was definitely a hoarder, but I think I've transitioned into just being a pack rat. I think I'm a lot better about purging and getting rid of things I don't use or need, but I still want to hold on to things that have sentimental value. Living in a small space without a lot of storage, it forces you to be creative on how you store your items, and it also forces you to pare down to the bare essentials. Today's pile is not about being a hoarder, it's just about being lazy and not putting things back where they belong. It was just easier after my video shoots to come in here and lay everything on this table instead of putting it back where it belongs. Today we're going to be sorting through all these items to put in bins or donate. We already started a box from the kitchen, so let's get started. I bought these spray bottles to put bleach and water in, and then I forgot about them. And we'll use this big bag to put all the trash in. Here's my spring eggs, and they didn't make it to the spring tub, so we'll start a spring, winter, and summer pile. And these are more spring items that didn't make it into the spring tub, so we'll put that in the spring pile. And I love books, and I bought 3 books a few weeks ago and put it in the never-ending pile, and I forgot about them. So these will be some summer reads when we go on vacation. And my neighbor gave me this for feeding his cat while they were on vacation, and it just folds out into a blanket, so I'm going to put that in the pile to go on vacation. And I bought this picture frame at TJ Maxx or Home Goods for $15. I'm going to leave it out because I plan on putting a photograph in our bedroom of the beach after vacation, so I'm going to leave that out. I'm not sure what these items are, so these will go on Tom's desk so he can figure out where they go. Oh look, empty bags and paper. So that's one in the trash. And these were all my wooden rabbits from Easter, so that's going to go in the spring pile. More empty bags. As I said in a previous video, Tom said I had a bag problem. I think he may be right. So that's definitely going in the trash. I'm not sure what this goes to, so that'll go on Tom's desk so I can ask him. It may be to some electronics. This came out of the living room, but it's more of a spring item, so I'll put it in the spring pile. And as you're noticing, I have a blanket here, and I have my comforter and another blanket over there, and that was another one of my problems. Tom said I had a blanket problem, so he's definitely right about that. I'm going to keep my spring blanket. In my comforter, it got a little warm after spring, and so we took it off and put on a lighter blanket on the bed. But I'm going to vacuum seal it and put it up in the top of the closet because it'll be compacted and won't take up much space. The other blanket I'll be donating. So let's get this folded up, and it'll go in the spring tub. And I'm going to take this to my bedroom because I'll have to vacuum seal it. So this blanket will be donated. And this blanket will be donated. And I found another book for summer reading. Looks like I'm going to be reading a lot on vacation. Trash. Aren't you proud of me? When I went thrifting at the Habitat for Humanity store, they put my coral in this bag and it had lemons on it, but I have no use for it and I already have a bag problem, so I'm going to donate it as well. And found this book on Maui. My mother-in-law, she used to live in Hawaii, and so I picked this up for her, and I'll drop it off to her when we go on vacation because we have to go through Alabama. So I'll put this over here with my summer pile. These came out of the living room for the spring, so I'll put this in the spring pile. These are my spring flowers that go in the vases in the dining room, so it'll go in the spring tub. And it's really bad. I have my bath mat from winter on the desk, so now we're going to start a winter pile. And here are the placemats that go in the dining room for spring, so that goes in the spring pile with the napkins. More bags, but they're going in the trash. Another bag with more bags inside. I think I may need some therapy. I have no idea why I keep bags. This is my camera box. I'll ask Tom if we need to keep it, but I wouldn't say it's mine, but we'll put that on the desk for him to look at. And this is my case for my headphones on my desk, and that'll go in the pile for Tom to look at. I found paperwork for my vehicle, and it probably needs to go in the vehicle or it'll go in the trash, but I'll have to look at that. And when I was looking for the tape that I couldn't find, it was because it was buried. And this is a weather radio, and I'll put that in the pile for Tom to look at to see if he wants to keep it or donate it. And I bought some new towels for spring and summer and then forgot about them, so they didn't go out for spring or summer. But since it's still summer, I'll put those out and we'll put those in the hallway. This chair used to be underneath my dressing table, but I'm going to donate it because I have my desk in my closet now, so this will go in the donation pile. This is Beauregard's little house. It probably needs a good vacuuming and bath, and we'll do that. And I'll put it in the closet because he likes to hide in it during thunderstorms. And this is my bag for my lighting, and I'm not sure where I'm going to store it, but it'll probably go in the top of my closet. So I'm going to put it over here with the light. And my spring welcome sign, that'll go in the spring pile. These storage bins are going to go in the cabinets in my closet, so we'll just move those back there and I'll organize that at a later time. These are my donate boxes that have the old dishes from the kitchen, and that's going in the donate pile. After we get everything cleaned off, Tom's either going to ask the neighbors if they want the desk, or we're also going to take it to the donation center. And we've got some paint stored down there, an air filter, but the paint will get stored in the shed out back. And then the next item that we'll tackle at a later time is our storage cabinet here. It's food storage, and since we eat mostly animal-based now, we'll be giving that food to his mother, and the other stuff we're going to put up in the cabinets, and then take this rack out into the shed out back. And I'm moving my grandfather's picture in here temporarily until Tom can build a box to store it safely, because it's a one-of-a-kind, and I want to make sure it's preserved and not damaged. And then we plan on painting in here and redoing the floors. Our deep freeze, we're not sure what we're going to do with it. We talked about building onto the back of the laundry room and running power out there so we can move it outside the house. And then these are just storage boxes that we're going to use to take the donations into the donation center. I'm going to take a short break, and then we'll come back and we'll start organizing everything into the totes. I got a little warm, so I put my hair up, and now I'm going to show you what we ended up with and where everything's going. I got a full bag of bags. That's going in the trash. This is my spring pile, and that's going on in the spring tote. This chair is being donated. That's the pile that Tom has to go through. That wreath is going back to work to hang on my office door. Those little cat house is going to go in the closet. And those organizational bins are going to go in the cabinets on my desk area after I take the stickers off that I never did. The towels we're going to put in the closet. The tape will go in the storage bin. The blanket in the bag is going to be donated. This pile's going to donation. It's dishes from the kitchen. The paint's going in the shed. I'll probably donate that towel. That's an air filter. Tom will probably put that out in the shed since it's sealed. And at a later date, we'll go through this and move it to the shed. And these boxes will be used to transport the things to the shed. And that pillow is going in the winter bin. These books are for summer reading on the beach, and we're going to take the blanket to use. The picture frame I'm going to put in my bedroom. That's going in the winter bin, and then I'll probably tackle this another day. This is an antique secretary desk that my grandfather gave me before he died, and I don't want to part with it, so we're going to cover it and put it in the shed. And then I'm going to move my yearbooks to my cabinet in the living room, and then probably donate a lot of that stuff. Tom's going to donate the guitar and the gate for the dog because we don't need it any longer since we put the gate on the porch. And we're probably going to donate this cabinet or put it in the shed. It used to be in the hallway before Tom built the shelves in the hallway. And that's just my video equipment. So let's get started.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. Face on when I chase like that, yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise, you can hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'ma ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me slack. No, it's not how you fall, it's how you get right back up. That's how you get tough, calluses on my hands so rough. Yeah, I call your bluff, I'm not the one. Mess with me and come down with none, cause I'm so done. You had your fun, and now you're gonna face down the barrel of the gun. Cause I got a full clip with your name on it, but I'ma let you slide cause you ain't worth it. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on.
Well, we're done and I feel a lot lighter. You can actually move around in here without tripping over anything, and no bags. They're all in the trash. I have all my seasonal decor put in the tubs, and Tom put those in the shed. All the donated items are in cardboard boxes to be dropped off at the donation center. We had 2 bags of trash that went to the trash can. I was embarrassed to do this video, but I know I'm not alone. Well, I hope I'm not alone, and that you'll share your stories and your struggles with keeping organized and items cleaned. I was embarrassed to do this video, but it's real life, and I wanted to be truthful with you and show that things aren't always neat and organized and clean. And here's the spot all cleared out. As I said, we're going to refinish the floors, or we're going to attempt to refinish the floors. The cabinet's a little more organized. Tom decided to leave the air filter in here. The deep freeze is totally cleaned off. We have to fill the holes in paint, and we have to put trim down around the baseboard when we paint in here. But we have so much more room, and it's starting to look like a real room again instead of a hoarder's house. I hope I inspired you to declutter and organize, and until the next time, live life and find what makes you happy. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.